What was the most hyped thing throughout history that turned out to be a total letdown? What's your favorite quote? We will guess where from. What small thing makes you happy? Putting my chair outdoors, sit in, and enjoy the wind, the birds, and my favorite music. Getting over being sick. It's magical. When my cat goes, Did I get the sound right? I don't think I did. Getting packages. My first cup of coffee in the morning. My dog greeting me when I get home. The fact that I can thankfully eat every day. Pretty sunsets. When my 7-year-old grandson says, I love you, Granny. Best feeling in the world. Getting into bed with freshly cleaned sheets. The tiny silence when you drive under a bridge in the rain. Oh, I love that. It's like you forget about it until it's about to happen and you're like, oh yeah. Getting into the comfort of my car after a long outing, whether it's leaving work, a family gathering, grocery store, there is nothing like it for me. I immediately feel secure and relaxed knowing I'm in my bubble. Stepping on leaves. What is a good movie to cry to? Coco, Green Mile, Interstellar, Marley and Me, Shrek 2. I lost it when Donkey was crying and singing at the stage because he misses the dragon. Toy Story 3. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind had me choked up and then some. Good Will Hunting, Steel Magnolias, What Dreams May Come. Up, very emotional scenes. I know it's been done to death, but it was a really good movie. Dead Poets Society. Also most any Pixar movie. Coco and Soul specifically had me openly weeping. Inside Out. The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Guys, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the first movie I cried at when I was a kid was Herbie Fully Loaded. Specifically when in the demolition derby scene when Herbie gets almost destroyed. I was bawling. What movie that everyone has seen have you never seen? Avatar, Titanic, any Harry Potter movie. Not one Fast and Furious. Not one. Not even Tokyo Drift? Princess Bride, Rocky, Gone with the Wind, Die Hard. You're missing out on this one for sure, man. Good movie. Any of the Godfathers. The Never-Ending Story. Based on responses to posts so far, it appears OP has seen 3 movies ever. Toy Story. You haven't seen Toy Story? Buddy, watch that ish. What's an example of common but unhelpful and toxic advice? Just calm down, or people have it worse than you. Don't take no for an answer. Fork that pushy asshole mindset. If they wanted to, they would. Comments for every romantic or friendship dilemma. There's a lot of nuances in every situation is different, and people have different personalities. Always listen to your elders. Absolutely not. I cannot remember the last time I got any good advice from an old person. And I'm not talking 40s or 50s. I'm talking 70s or 80s. Because that is over elderly. 99% of any weight loss advice out there. You should smile more. Or just remember that there are a ton of people way worse off than you. Everything happens for a reason. When parents tell people who don't want kids, it's different when they're yours. Anything that begins with just, as if it's ever that simple. Adding just belittles the problem. Whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Just get over it. Oh, yeah, thanks. Problem solved. Jacket. Kinda on the opposite end of the spectrum because this advice is super helpful, but it gets thrown around a lot. Drink more water. Oh, so it's just not what the prompt said. All right, thanks, dude. What's something best left to the professionals? Lawyering, doctoring, architecting. That's why they're professionals. Also, add one for IT, web design, etc. Hire a professional first or hire one later to fix your effed up first try. Garage door repair. Handling explosives and handling weapons. Tree trimming. Also garage doors. That stuff's dangerous. Heart surgery. I would think any kind of surgery, but yes, specifically heart surgery. Fighting crime. Scooby-Doo and the gang would disagree. In my considered opinion, haircuts. Do you ever feel like you're missing vital understanding when it comes to human connection and human interaction? What parts confuse you? Yeah, it's called autism. I don't understand the social game of hinting at something. Why can't people just say what they want or mean immediately? I get extremely nervous if people look at me in certain ways and their eyes stick in my memory. Sometimes people smiling is unnerving. I was at a music festival and this guy seemed overjoyed to see me. I was just confused because I only just met him the night before and got this feeling of dread. How do people remember names so well? I swear, I struggle with that so much, and it seems like everyone around me instantly remembers all names of anyone they've met, even just once. How in the hell do you start things with strangers? The humans. I can never tell if someone is interested in me or flirting unless they say it straight to my face. I want to bone you. And even then, I would probably just assume they were joking around. Those that don't live in Australia, what do you think you find in an Australian's cupboard or fridge? I have no idea. The only two things I can assume, Vegemite and shapes. At least a beer and a spider. A spider drinking your beer. Tim Tams. Wrong answer. Tim Tams are so good. The packet is empty before it gets to the cupboard. A didgeridoo and a boomerang. Vegemite. The grossest thing a friend ever gave me to eat. Just normal stuff like food, drinks, and kitchen tools, except it's all upside down. Trick question. Nothing, because Australia doesn't exist. Well, then who signs my paychecks? I don't know. Snags. Some sort of Raid product. product. I hear they're into meat pies with ketchup. As someone from Australia, I just want to say that we have all the same things as everyone else. We have food, drinks, condiments, didgeridoos, etc. Baked beans, VB, Vegemite, tomato sauce, and pies. Body parts. Aren't y'all descended from criminals? Milo. What is better than a hug? To hug. So true. Pancakes. I'm not a hugger, so most things, TBH. A solid handshake. Flaming hot Doritos. A stretch so good, your whole body shakes. And when it's over, that sensation of relief. Nothing. Mouth hugs. Watching your enemies suffer. Came for the comments and was not disappointed. Bald people named Gary, what's stopping you from changing your name to Garibaldi? What kind of question is this? Is this what the subreddits come to? Good lord. Asking the real questions. No speako Italiano. Hey, forget about it. I'm walking here. Bibida-babida-boobida. Crippling fear of being accused of cultural appropriation? Good taste, perhaps? Garibaldi is what Gary becomes when he loses all his hair. Oh, only that many answers? All right. Gen Xers, how do you feel about being left out of every meme in the forgotten middle child generation? I don't give two shirts. We're used to being left alone. We were brought up that way. Happy to be left out of the nonsense. I don't care. At least I can write in cursive. Fine. Leave me out of your bullshit. Better than when Z's think everyone over 30 is a boomer. Nothing. I am chilled about it. It's not that they are forgotten. It's they really have nothing for us to complain about. That's not true. A lot of Gen Xers are very, very problematic people. Not to generalize, but you guys are just boomers light. Soon as all the boomers are gone, we're gonna be after you. Just saying. I'll just keep my memories of JNCO jeans and new metal. What's an unhealthy obsession people have? 24-hour news cycles. People are obsessed with youth, and some people will do anything to maintain its appearance. Obsession with their social media image. An obsession with everything celebrities are doing. Work or productivity. Everybody needs a break, not just every once in a while, but often. An obsession with each other's lives. Seriously, just let people live as long as they're not hurting anyone. Just leave people the fork alone. Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, videos that shorten our attention span. That being said, make sure to follow EmKay on TikTok. Their phones. It's one thing to keep yourself busy, it's another to never let yourself be bored. Being bored is important sometimes. It makes you think, it helps you clear your head. Phones make it ridiculously easy to never let yourself get bored to the point where it ain't healthy. Celebrity worship. They are just normal people, guys, no different biologically than us. Being right all the time. What's the greatest episode of a TV show ever made? The South Park episode where Cartman makes Scott Tenorman eat his parents. Great one. Mwah. Futurama, Luck of the Fryish, makes me cry every time. Here lies Philip J. Fry, named for his uncle, to carry on his spirit. The Simpsons, You Only Move Twice. Dexter, Season 4 finale. Who Goes There? Of True Detective is a serious adrenaline ride. Great episode from a fantastic show. Chernobyl, Vichnaya Pamyat. Might just be my nostalgia for my childhood, but that's one episode of SpongeBob where Squidward directs the band at the Super Bowl is probably SpongeBob's best episode. Band Geeks or something? This is not nostalgia. This is just pure factual. Band Geeks is the best SpongeBob episode of all time. Best episode, all the best bits, like when the freaking flag twirlers start propelling themselves and blow up a blimp and die. Great. When they start playing the song at the end. Great. Just a perfect episode, really. Scrubs, Season 3, Episode 14. Where do you think we are? Edit. I know some of you are getting misty here. Sorry. Community, Season 3, Episode 4. Remedial Chaos Theory. Even if you don't know it, you'd know the gifts. Edit. Just so you know, Jeff, you are now creating 6 different timelines. Charlie Work, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. South Park, Make Love, Not Warcraft. This is also an insanely good episode where they're playing World of Warcraft because that one, nerd Reddit mod is killing them somehow and they all just start grinding hogs. Whew. It's a great episode. You can save one fictional character who dies in their story from dying, changing the official plot forever. Who do you save? The little boy at the end of The Mist. Now I'm thinking about the end of Mist. Thanks. The baby ant that helps them in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Charlotte in Charlotte's Web. It tore me up as a 5-year-old and I cried like a baby when I read it with my daughter. My kid is very stoic and was patting me on the shoulder telling me it's okay. Damn it, that one just hits hard. Wash. I Am a Leaf on the Wind. Littlefoot's Mom. Leslie Burke in Bridge to Terabithia. I knew this one was coming for sure. It was the first one I thought of. Ned Stark. Mike from Breaking Bad. I always wanted him to go to Alaska and start over like he planned to. Mufasa. Wilson. The volleyball? Okay. John Coffey from The Green Mile. Sirius Black. What's the most American thing a person can do? Month, day, year. The correct way to do it. Today is not the 22nd of February, 2023. Today is February 22nd, 2023. It's shorter, it looks better, it is the correct way to do it. Drive their Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. American flag in the front yard. Have bare arms. My arms are not bare right now. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. So actually, I do not have bare arms. Have a bunch of people over for the Super Bowl, drink beer, and eat brats and burgers with chips. Be born in America. Go to the gas station and get a 44-ounce fountain drink for $1. 4th of July barbecue. Wear a gun while shopping at Walmart and stopping to get McDonald's on the way out. Drink water with ice while shoveling snow off the driveway. What do people in 2023 think about the women and children first rule? Worked on ships for a long time. Women and children first isn't a thing anymore. There was enough lifeboat space for all, and any attempt to separate families would only cause undue stress, potential confrontation, and ultimately slow down the evacuation process. No one first. We sink as a family, goddammit. Ice Age coming. Ice Age coming. It was a great album, but 1984 and Van Halen 1 really were the standout releases. It's my children first, then my wife, then others if it's safe for me to help. Technically, it's sexist. Morally, I'd consider it the right thing to do. In theory, I agree. In practice, I'd curb stomp a child for a spot on the boat. My family, I would totally sacrifice myself for them. Anyone else though, not a chance. If it were a choice between myself and a billion people and my family isn't part of the billion, it's gonna be me. I am that selfish. Screw the gender, why not age-wise? I'm thinking about it. It is irrelevant because it's not a thing anymore and wasn't even a widely used thing in the past. What is the best 90s rock band of all time? Eve 6 is the best, TBH. The only right answer is the band that sings songs that remind us of the good time and sings songs that remind us of the better times. I'm just here upvoting all the bands I like. So subjective. So many great bands that made a huge impact. Tool, Alice in Chains, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Melvins. If you're not familiar with Melvins, check out the album Houdini. Kurt from Nirvana used to roadie for them occasionally. The Cranberries also. Forking amazing. Iconic. Also Pixies. Nirvana. Soundgarden. Alice in Chains. Smashing Pumpkins. Deftones. Nirvana. Radiohead. Pearl Jam. Did anyone for like a few days span on TikTok have the Jesus skateboard meme where Even Flow by Pearl Jam is playing? I don't remember what it's called. Steezus, I think is what the meme is called. Steezus Christ. I thought it was really funny. Just wanted to bring that up. Let me know in the comments if you have that meme on your For You page still. 9 Inch Nails. For me, it was REM. That voice. Rage Against the Machine. No doubt. The Offspring. Green Day. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Surprised it took us that long to get to them. Good lord. What was the most hyped thing throughout history that turned out to be a total letdown? Tulip Mania. 1637 Dutch Tulip Bulb Bubble Pops. For me, it was the Segway scooter. There was all this mysterious hype about a new invention that would change society as we knew it. Not even close. NBN in Australia. Instead of fiber optics, they went with copper. Thanks, heads. Mayan long calendar ending. So many people were certain it was the end. Geraldo Rivera opening Al Capone's vault. What a joke that was. The Doomsday Clock. I'm sure there's a lot of atomic scientists who have great political intuition, but really for years it's been, this is it, never been closer. And hey, we're still here. Coney 2012 or storming Area 51. No one was ever gonna do anything about Coney 2012. And storming Area 51, it was a fun idea for a meme, but like, they can kill you. They will kill you. Even if like 1,000 people stormed Area 51, actually, it would be over within the first 5 minutes. All 1,000 of them were gonna be dead. I remember this guy found a safe and promised to post photos of it when he opened it. The end of the world in 2012. Looking back, it would have been for the best. Cats, 2019. Growing up and becoming an adult. What's your favorite quote? We will guess where from. Does the Tin Man have a sheet metal Trailer Park Boys, easy. If can, if no can, no can. Why waste time say lot word when few word do trick? Forgive others, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. You're still a slave, enslaved by your past, blind to the future, too hateful to learn, too spiteful to prosper. Robot Gorilla Man? Ape together strong. Buy a man, eat fish. Hasta la vista, baby. Yo, Gatorade me, Jesse, we need to cook. Jesse. Lemon stealing home. And death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We're all stories in the end, just make it a good one, eh? What is the first thing you assume about someone who is Scottish? That I won't be able to understand what they're saying. They have the accent. They love Earn Brew. What the hell is Earn Brew? I don't want to know. Not super fond of the English, about 50% chance they want Scottish independence. That they are probably really forking funny. Perfect record in my limited experience. They probably drink Earn Brew true. That they're from Scotland or have ancestors there. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Jesus Christ. Physically incapable of saying purple burglar alarm. They are redheads with a peg leg. Are Scottish people pirates? They can drink like a herd of camels the night before and still throw a caber over your house in the morning. I assume they're gonna yell, if it's not Scottish, it's crap, at any given moment. They own a kilt. That they're an awesome person. I love Scottish people. All right, everybody, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.